Good, 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 good. Where's the closest town? Is it Gun Barrel? I think it is.
Here's one of them bandit dens again.
See now that you're a better financial, why don't you get yourself a Roush? Like, shoot, I'm in a good financial position, but at the same time, I got a lot of responsibilities that come out that could pretty much wipe me out if they all hit at once. Sometimes it's better just to save you money. Besides, like, I plan on getting a truck once I get the house paid for. I'm gonna get a nice used truck. Cause I had a dream last night about my black F-150. Like, I had dreamed like it threw a bearing in the engine, and that I owned it outright, but it didn't have an engine in it. So I'm like, oh shit! For like $5,000, I could just put an engine in this thing. And I was so happy, but at the same time, I woke up like, oh yeah, I sold that truck. It didn't throw a rod bearing. Unlock monster truck. There we go. I need to go here and buy some more ammo.
Step up or... No chit-chat, please. Just tell me what your car needs.
These cruise missiles, mortars. Let's see what we got with the Phoenix. All right, we need 3 more, and we can get them. So we're armored up as much as we humanly can be. Yeah, I like this game. I'm not getting a new car. And like, it most likely won't be a Silverado anyway. Like, I most likely would get like a 2010 to 2014 F-150. That's where I'm probably going to be sitting in, that ballpark. Because I'm looking, like, once I get the house paid off in a year, I'm looking to spend like $25,000 at most. And to get it, and I want it to have 4-wheel drive, Bluetooth, and 4 doors. I mean, I'd like the Lariat, but like, I'm not, my heart isn't, like, I'm not going to be like, oh, Lariat or bust. You know. If a troll came to my house and spit in my face, if I'm nice, I'll call the cops on him. If I'm mad at him, I'll fucking tase his ass until he pisses himself. I'm not trying to get laid with cars, homie. Oh shit. Eliminate the authority century. That's not working. Gotti. You damn straight the tower's got to play on my terms. Well, who other terms would it play on? It's? Fuck that. It's got to be one of these little containers here. Yep.
Here's one of them bandit dens again.
We're here, sport.
Hold up. We'll talk about it in a second. Let me finish this bandit den, and we'll transfer this into like a little talking session thing. Let me get over here. Put the shotgun on. Eliminate all goons. Got an art chest. 2 storage chests. Where's your art chest at? Artium. There's the art chest. Give me some auto parts. Give me some auto parts. And I'll take that too. Nanotrite boosters. Here it is. Excuse me. It's fools. The other thing should be right in here. Alright, don't see it. Okay. Hit this save off. Saving. Alright. Let's talk. Alright. Rage 2. Alright, boys. Here's the thing, like with trucks. The Silverados. I don't like how General Motors shit on the American consumer with removing plants after they got a tax break. So, for me, honestly, here's how the question. Not to mention Silverados have like the brake booster problem. They have the dual overhead cam problem. Some other things that have popped up. And here's the thing with like Dodges. Dodges from 2008 till present with the 5.7 Hemi. They have bad fucking needle bearings, which causes the lifters to destroy the camshaft at like 100,000 miles. So like those trucks are completely out of the equation. So like it only comes down to like Ford or Toyota for me. And like I don't like the Tundras because of like the almost internalized starter, but at the same time, like they don't really have many problems. So like when I pay the house off and I'm in the market to get another truck, it's most likely going to be an F-150 or a Toyota Tundra that I'd be looking at. I also thought about not getting a full size and going Honda Ridgeline. I like the way the new Titan looks, but the new Titan's going to be out my price range, and I'm not a big fan of the old 5.6 Titans. Why never buy a Ridgeline? The Ridgeline has the 3.5 Honda V6 engine in it. One of the best engines ever made. And like the new Ridgeline isn't that ugly. Like it doesn't have that stupid ass bed on it anymore. What's the best V6 engine? In what way? I mean, like horsepower, dependability, fuel consumption? Like, what are you looking for? You can get me a Ford Raptor for $35K. It was a 2010 with the 6.2 in it, like extended cab. I mean, like, ideally, I'm looking for a 5-liter F-150 Super Crew 4-wheel drive with Bluetooth. How many subscribers do I have? I have like 552, I think. Yeah, I need to shave, but at the same time, I'm trying to grow it in thick, and then I'm going to shape it up once it grows in. So, like, I'm staying scruffy for a while. Mexicans, I have it all private because people message with me. You can get Dodge LOL. Is it wrecked? Because, like, the scrap value of an F-150 is like $300. So, like, if you can get me one for $100, I'll take it. Because, like, worst case scenario is I make $200. I have Walmart tires. What are you talking about, Walmart tires? Like, my truck runs BFG Goodrich, which is BF Goodrich is owned by Michelin, and my car has Michelin Defenders on it. Like, I run nothing but good tires and brakes on my stuff. Like, I feel like tires and brakes are the most important aspect of your car, and you never cheap out on them. Here's the problem with getting a Raptor. Raptors are cool, but, like, the truck I'm buying is mainly to be used to haul my trailer and to have a toolbox on it, honestly. Not that kind of trailer, Mr. Hood Ornament. I have a 6x8 utility trailer that I pull. You can get a 2020 Ford Raptor on the lot and give it to you for $35K. I'll take it. Honestly, I'll take it. Like, if you can get me a Ford Raptor, brand new for $35K, where'd I sign? I will figure the money out. Because Ford can't even make them that cheap. You're taking a loss at that point. Your girlfriend has a Kia Sportage. Well, mine was a lot older, so I don't know what they're like now. But, like, this was back when Kia was pretty much disposable cars, and, like, it had the horsepower of a handheld fan. No, this is just an old white T-shirt. I mean, like, if you want me to, I can just go change shirts. I don't like. Here's what you're not talking about. I'm not buying the car right now. That's the thing. And the reason I'd take a $35,000 Ford Raptor is that if I couldn't, if I got to the point where it's like giving me financial woes, a 2020 Ford Raptor, even a base model, is going to sell for like $60,000. So I can make 20 grand off of it just selling it. That because that car would not be underwater whatsoever. So that would be one of the best investments I could make. But a 35K Raptor doesn't exist because it costs a lot more than 35K to make them. People will not know my opinion on the Atikia. Is that how you say his name? Atikia? Well, I don't know the dude. I honestly don't know the dude, so I can't speak on his situation. I don't even know what kind of YouTube channel the man ran. So, like, that's why when I made a Twitter the other day about his situation, I tried not to speak on the guy at all because, like, I'm not trying to sit here and, like, pretend like I was his best friend in the world. Because, like, I don't know him. But I do know is dealing with mental health issues in the spotlight and how the effects of it can affect you. And YouTube and Twitch and Mixer or wherever the hell you might choose to do it is not the greatest job in the world. I mean, it's not the worst either. I mean, there's lots of perks to it. Like, you get to sleep in when you want to sleep in. You pretty much dictate your own schedule. But I'm sitting in a seat of privilege because I came into this with already having a fan base, and I grew my fan base early into the COD cycle. Like, I would never succeed in today's YouTube market. Not like I did in any way. And doing YouTube for 10 some years, it's mentally draining. It's mentally draining. And you have basically a visual diary of every mistake that you've ever made. Like me, for example, like a lot of people pick on me because I basically grew up on YouTube. I went from being a kid to a man on YouTube. Granted, I also have weight loss issues and weight problems and all this other things. So, like, as of right now, I'm like a year older than Woody was when he started YouTube. Woody was like 32, 33, and I just turned 33 back when you guys were kids. Like if I started YouTube right now, my projected path would probably be more like Woody's projected path would have been. But I started when I was like 23. And took me a lot of growing to get where I'm at, make a lot of mistakes. Hell, I still make mistakes nowadays, man. Like, nobody's immune to making mistakes, but it can be draining because, like, a lot of people look at my job and be like, man, I hate going to work 8 hours a day at an office where I got to sit there and look at lines of code. But there's things in the office that you get that I don't get. Where I get to sleep in, you get human interaction. Where you get to have a structured environment where you're not responsible for most things. I'm responsible for everything. And I guess one of the main reasons I quit YouTube is because, like, I just got tired of coming up with ideas to try to figure out how to make views count. I can leave the house anytime, sure, yeah. But you don't understand, like, after you sit in the house for a while, your whole point of view changes. And, like, your whole point of view changes. Like, I used to go visit a girlfriend, and I'd go stay at her house, and she lived like an hour away. And I would sit there on my phone on Twitter trying to catch, like, putting my thumb on the vein of the community and constantly coming up with ideas and notebooks. And there's never a time when I was at my peak that I was happy for any length of time. how can you contact me for this about this Ford Raptor? The easiest way to contact me would be Twitter. Just my Twitter. Just send me a message and I'll follow you. That's my Twitter right there. If you're serious. I got laid off from Eclass. And like, I don't regret starting YouTube, no. Because YouTube taught me a lot of things that YouTube grew me as a person faster than I would have grown myself. Like, YouTube forced me to mature and deal with situations. It changed who I was as a person. It changed who the people that were my influencers. Like, I think YouTube experience as a whole was a good one. And I wouldn't change that. And I like the person I am, not mentally, but like, I like who I am as a person right now, but like, there's things about that person that I wish I could change, and I'm working on it. Working on it. You can regret something and appreciate something at the same time. It's just like people try to throw stuff up in your face, like, that you did before and like you've said before, but like, here's the thing, like, having your opinion on things change as you mature and you learn more about things is how adulthood should work. Alpha Merch, why you sit here hate, man? Like, seriously. Instead of being like, hey, Jordy, you look like you've lost a lot of fucking weight, which I have. I've lost 140 plus pounds since last year. And instead of being like, oh, Jordy, you've lost 140 pounds last year, that's fucking amazing, you're like, you not lost any weight recently. You're a pile of shit. See, this is not how shit works. I don't gotta prove it. Go back and look at any video. I know you guys seen pictures of me. Like, look at any video. Like, you could tell I'm physically smaller than I used to be. Here's the thing with life, Alpha Merch. Life is not certain. Nothing you have has certainty. You don't know where you're headed, and you don't know what it has in store. If you'd have came to me a year and a half ago and said I would be where I'm at now, I would have called you a liar. Period. I would have just called you a liar. Because like Jordy, you're going to be under 400 pounds a year and a half from now. Because like a year and a half ago, I was in such a bad place that I hated everything about life, and all I wanted to do was lay in a bed. A year ago, let's say a year and 2 months ago, right? I couldn't walk to the mailbox. I couldn't walk to the fucking mailbox. But yesterday, I trimmed a tree. I trimmed all the trees down in my yard. I also cut the grass for the first time in like 5 years, and weed eated. So you want me to sit here and be upset about the weight I'm not losing instead of being happy to where I'm at? I got my life back. People help me get my life back. Do I want to lose more weight? Yes. But I'm better now than I was then. If things get worse, things get worse. Alpha Merch. You, like I said, life is uncertainty, and I haven't even took my Lexapro today. So like this is just me normally. All right, I'm quitting now because people are just hammering me about not losing weight at their rate of fire, which is the main reason I don't share my weight. I want to lose more weight, yes. Am I struggling right now? Yes. Do I need to get better at what I'm doing? Yes. But all these years you followed me, have I ever responded well to negative reinforcement? No. And I'm not going to respond well to it now.